Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the devlog of Spriters, Hope's Blooming Dawn. Well, guys, today I'm going to take you on a little tour of a place called Welltown, and also show you a feature that I've added upon request. Yeah, guys, as I've been saying in the last few videos, if you would like to, you can leave a comment in the videos down below with new features or suggestions for the game and things you think I should add. And one of you did, and that feature was the ability to see your health bar in the game while you are traveling. So down here, I've added a little thing using a plugin from Mug Hunter that allows you to see your HP, SP, TP, experience, your level, which character is currently in the lead, and their name. So I don't know about its positioning. I might put it up into the top left, but for now I've got it down in the bottom left. But yeah, that may move depending on how things go. So is this Welltown? No, this is the first village that you get to in the game, and that HP bar will not be there usually, but I've just left it there for testing purposes currently. But yeah, so you can collect glittering tokens, what I was talking about. There's also a few little side quests like defeating this little piggle that's eating the crops and whatnot throughout the game. But this town is not why I'm here right now. This is. So in each of the towns and cities and villages in the game that you come across, there will be a well. This well links to a network of other wells that allows you to travel instantly to Welltown, and then from Welltown to any other place that you've already visited in the game. But let us talk to our little fairy friend here. Hello, Master Spriter. Master Spriter? Yes, as a Spriter, you can see things that ordinary people can't. See this here well? Well, since you're a Spriter, they are more than just wells. They can take you to a very special place. Here, you'll need this. And we get the well pass. Well, go on, jump in. And if we do that, activating travel to Meskia village. Travel spot activated. So every time you travel to a new town, you want to straight away find the well, activate your travel spot, and that will allow you to travel to Welltown, which is this place. And as you can see, there are a whole bunch of wells, and each one of these wells links to a village or city in the game. So that, I think, is a pretty cool thing indeed. But let's take the guided tour. Excuse me, Master, would you like a tour of the town? Yes, please. Okay, Master, this way, please. So our little fairy friend over here guides us along to the first stop on our tour. Any building with that symbol on top is an arena. There is one for each element. As you defeat pantomimes, the arenas will fill up with the pantomimes you defeat. You can fight them as many times as you like to gain experience, gold, and items. Yeah, guys, so as I was saying, once you've defeated a pantomime on the overworld map, it will be gone permanently and the area will be cleansed. But what if you want to grind to get an easier time of defeating an enemy boss? Or, well, this is where you do it, in these particular arena buildings. This is Backing Dude's house. Talk to him if you would like to change your text background. So if you remember in the beginning of the game, you could select from different text backgrounds. However, even more will be unlocked through playing the game and completing certain tasks, and this is the place or the house where you can come to change those. Moving swiftly along. This is Naming Dude's house. Talk to him if you would like to change any party member's name. So yes, guys, so within this house you have the ability to change any of your main playable characters' names, which I think is really, really cool for customization. It just makes the game feel more like your own. So, moving swiftly up to the next stop, this is Shepherd's house. Talk to him if you would like to learn how to cook food. So this is where the cooking system comes into the game. Now, you don't have to come to this tent to be able to cook food, but you do come here for recipes on how to cook different types of food. Moving right along to over here. This is Crafting Dude's house. Talk to him if you would like to learn how to make some new items. So various armors, weapons, and so forth can be learned here. And you can do the crafting from the main menu once you have unlocked it as well. Up straight to the north of the village, up there is the farm. You can grow crops and buy seeds and other things. After we are finished with our tour for the main village, I will take you guys up there and show you the farms. But for now, we have to head right back down and across to another little place in the village over here, which is right over here. Those wells link to every town in the region. However, you must visit the town and access its pass to be able to travel there. This is the hostel. People you meet that would like to move into your town live here. They can be interesting to talk to. Yeah guys, so as you travel throughout the world, you may encounter various characters that need a new home, and you can invite them to stay in Welltown. It's completely up to you whether they do or don't, whether you invite them or not, and if they do, they might have certain little rewards for you or interesting little bits of lore. This is Armidy's house. Talk to him if you would like to learn how to make better armor. So yeah, just like crafting with the weapons, you can come there to learn crafting for the armor. This is Artistic Dude's house. Talk to him if you would like to change into an outfit you have acquired. This is a feature that I'm hoping to add, but not sure if I'll be able to yet. Each character will be able to have a different outfit in their overworld sprite. It will not change their battle art or things like that though. Up that path are the caverns. You can find all sorts of materials and challenges there. So apart from the main game where battles are not random, I'm planning to have random battles in the cavern just as an alternative to the arena if you don't want to decide which pantomime and you want more of a random choice. But there are going to be levels to the cavern, and the deeper you get, the tougher the pantomimes you find are going to be, and also the tougher the puzzles. This is Battledee's house. Talk to him if you would like to change battle modes. So for this, originally I was going to have an ATB system, but I scrapped that in favor of a turn-based system. However, I might do something in order that you can fiddle with your battle system a bit here. I'm not too sure. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. This is Advicedu's house. Talk to him if you need to know what to do at any point. So if you haven't played the game for a while, or if you are just lost in general and don't know where to go, depending on what point you are at the game, if you come and speak to Mr. Advicedu's, he will be able to help you and lead you along the right path of what to do next. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me know if you need anything else. Alright, so that was our little guided tour over there, and that is available to any player when they play the game. And that will just explain to them what happens when they enter Welltown. So, what do you guys think of Welltown? I hope you like this little place. It's really quite fun for me. And these are the different arenas. So, each of the arenas is centered around one of the elements. Like this is the metal arena. So you will find various metal type pantomimes in here. And they will not chase you like in the overworld. You actually have to go up to them and interact with them in order to get into a battle. But yeah, so they will only appear once you have defeated them though. They will not be there until you have defeated them. So you can think of it as kind of like a gotta catch 'em all sort of thing. Where you can capture one of each of the pantomimes and get them into the arenas. And that is quite a fun thing to do. As you can see, that particular arena was empty. If we come into here, the nature arena, this one is also empty just because you haven't encountered anything there. Bit of a spriting error there, a bit of a tile set error there. Need to come in and fix that at some point. But yeah, that will definitely be on my to-do list, bug fixes. Alright, but these are all just the different arenas. Let's head up now to the caverns. So as I was saying, the caverns are one of the few areas in the game where you can actually get random encounters. So I don't want to get any random encounters at the moment because my character is sorely underleveled. But as you can see, it's on level 1. Now it goes many levels deep. You can find all sorts of items lying around the place with all sorts of goodies. So that's definitely a place that you want to go if you want to find things outside of the main game. It can be a little progression breaking, but that's just there for fun. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. And also, the caverns will stop you from getting too deep because certain items will be required to progress lower down. So it's a little progression breaking, but not too much so. Alright, and over here we have chickens and cows. You can come and speak to these people. Hello, love, want anything? So you can here buy eggs or chicken from this lady. For our cooking recipes from this lady over here. Hello dear, could I interest you in anything? We can buy milk, yogurt, cheese and beef for our recipes. And over here we come to our farmland. Now these are tiles of farmland that enable us to grow various different crops, and we can water them and they will continue to grow. So let's buy some seeds quickly. We don't have any gold unfortunately, so we can't, but we've got a bunch of different seeds here. I think what I'm going to do quickly, good farming. Okay guys, so I'm back in the main area of making the game, and now I can just, I don't want to create a transfer event. I can quickly just create a new event that will give me a bunch of gold so that I can buy some seeds so I can show you. So let me just pick a random person and they can say something like, here, gold. Alright, and then they can give us some gold. So let's make ourselves rich. There we go. Alright, now if we come back into the game, it should allow us just to instantly buy some seeds. Okay, so we are back in the game. And here, we get some gold. Alright, so now if we come up to this gentleman over here, we can buy some seeds. So let's buy some apples and some grapes. There we go. Now if we take those down, he says good farming, and we can come over here and plant apples over there, plant some grapes over there. We can also then come and water them, and then in the game itself you will walk off and do whatever you want to do, carry on with the storyline, and over an extended period of time the seeds will slowly grow and they will slowly change, as you can see just happened there, and it will take much longer than that though. They will grow into the fruits and crops which you will be able to harvest and get those particular things. Currently, because I was testing the whole farming mechanic out, the rate at which they grow is quite accelerated, but I will slow it down and various crops will have various speeds at which they can grow. So that will be a very interesting thing. You can just set it and forget it, and next time you come to a major town or whatnot, come and check your farm and you should be able to harvest some crops and cook up some tasty food. I think that should be quite an interesting feature and just a relaxing pastime when you want to break from the action of the main game. Speaking of that, okay, so guys, this is a bit of a earlier save, so I don't quite have the thing over here where it shows you the different health and whatnot attributes. That's not enabled in this particular version of the game, but I thought I'd just take you here to show you a bit of a later route in the game. So this is the path out of the village that we were just in at the start of the video, and as you can see there are various pantomimes along this path that will chase you, but let us go over here to Larica village. Now this village is a very dry and dusty village with just a few dewdrops hanging to the grass still, but that's pretty much it in the form of water. This is where you will first encounter the idea of the effects of the Southern King on the land. So if we speak to this guy here, this used to be a river. As you can see as well, my text box back there got a watery theme, but let's change that because it's not really fitting, but just to show you that there are different backgrounds. These were given to me as a reward for a quest I completed earlier in the game. Let's come to Well Town and come over here to Mr. Backindu's house. And then we can come up to the book here and change our background. Yes, I would. Please choose the background. Let's go with Earth. Yep. Alright, and then we can come back and take the well back to Larica Town over there. Larica Village, sorry. There we go. Okay, so we are now back in Larica Village, and you can see the effects. Now, this used to be a very prosperous town, but yeah, there are some scary pantomimes that we see in the Lord's Keep sometimes called warfires. They never come out in the rain. It's as if they fear water. Little hint for you there if you ever have to come against them. This town has been desertified because of the effects of the pantomime working for the Southern King. If we come into this little inn over here and speak to Innkeep, this used to be both an inn and a dance hall, but since the new lord came in, no one has the money to come watch the dances. A real pity too. We got such a talented group coming in just this morning. Oh well. The inn is still running if you would like a bed. Let's say no for now, but if we go and explore this inn a bit more, oh, there's some people down the back there. I wonder how do we... Ah, there's stairs over there. Okay. Let's go and explore, shall we? And head back and talk to those people and see what they have to say for themselves. So, if you guys recognize this character, she joins you at some point, but for now she just says hi there. Her sprite's not too talkative. Ah, I keep messing up my practices. This is a little reference to thing later in the game. They actually do a dance, and the white one in particular did not want to do her dance moves correctly on the stage for me, so just put that in as a little reference over there to my own struggles with programming her correctly. But yes, so what we want to do now is head up to the Lord's Keep, which is directly up this way. Now, if we try and go in now, what business do you have here? Get lost. So this is a part in the game where a player could traditionally get very lost. Like, what do they do now? They try to go up there, they're told to get lost. If they come down here, oh, what do we do? Wait, we haven't found a way to restore your memory yet. There seems to be nowhere to go. What do we do? Well, this is where Advising Do would come useful. For those of you that are at a loss of what to do, you could go and speak to Advising Do, and he would give you the little hint to come and speak to this person. Where has she gone? This is the problem with having wandering NPCs, but right over there. Oh, hi there. Hi. So, what's up? For those of you who can't see, she's behind the tree. I've lost my memory, so I'm trying to find someone to help me get it back. Oh, you need to see Kaladar. He's at the Lord's Keep at the moment, though. Thank you. I'll head up there then. No problem. Oh, and just tell the guards Mio sent you. So, little Mio over here will tell you to head on straight up. And now the guards will let you through. Alright. And this will allow you into the Lurika Keep Inner, where you can then proceed to talk to that dude over there, who is the Lord of the Manor, who will let you further down into the dungeons of the keep. But for now, let's not do that, shall we? Instead, what I want to do is once again come out of here and load another save file. This one over here. So this is a save file from quite a bit later in the game. As you can see, our party has grown quite a bit since then. I don't want to get into a battle right now, thank you. What I do want to do though is head down in this direction. You can also find random crops and whatnot growing in the terrain, also chests with different things, so it always pays to explore off the beaten path, because you will find various and sundry things. But I want to head down to this little town over here. So as you can see, we have a well over here in Vairi, but if we go into the well from the town, it will take us back to Welltown. And from Welltown, we can go to any town we previously visited. So because I visited quite a few, we can go back to Lurika Village, we can travel back to Welltown again, and then we can come into our first well, which takes us to Meskia. So as you can see, we can go very easily between the different regions and areas in the game just by climbing into the various wells. And I think this is a very useful feature for players, especially once you start unlocking different wells, like those ones over there to Vaya. But if you guys have any suggestions on how I can make it clearer which wells link to which town, please let me know. And I will definitely take those into consideration when moving forward. But yeah, guys, so on that note, I hope you've enjoyed seeing a bit more of the game. And as always, my name is Athais. Good night and God bless. Bye for now.